Hi, welcome to Sacred Space Online. I'm Melody White. Welcome to our creative mini sequences. This is part of our crossover series where we cross the midline and we use Eagle as our kind of centerpiece in these sequences. So this is something that I've seen play out at the openings of class. If you've opened the hamstrings and you've been into Hindi squats a few times for the external rotation, and this would not be like a beginner class by any means, but your high-level foundations, intermediate vinyasa groups. So I want to show you what one looks like if we started, at the back of our mat and started class. So if I started class in a forward fold and, give some space to get into the hamstrings. So let's say we bend and straighten, and we get in those hamstrings, we hold the fold. So this might be 5-6 breaths with the bend and straighten, 5-6 breaths with the fold, then halfway lift, turn the feet out, come down for your first Hindi squat. So I'm getting into external rotation right here. I've been into the hamstrings, and I just have started class. Then I release, lift up, heart pulls forward and fold. And then I start directing energy to a certain way. So I bend the left knee, left hand down. I inhale, open it to the right. Maybe I hold for 3 or 4 breaths, bring it down, heart pulls forward and fold, bend the knees, rise up, hands to heart center. Then I lift up, take that standing half moon. I'm opening up to the right. And then lift it up, big sigh, hands to heart. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bend the knees. Heart pulls forward and fold. Now, I've been opening to the right, and I'm going to do it again right here, but I'm going to do a half moon from the floor, and then we'll come up and do it from standing. So everything's been opening to the right. I've gotten into the hamstrings. I've gotten into the hip, and I'm going to extend the right leg straight out behind me and start to open up to that half moon. Then when I release, grounded airplane, forward fold, halfway lift, fold. Now, if I wanted to continue before closing off this line, I could still turn the feet out, come to here, take that option for a bind, and release, and then rise up. Now, I could close it off right there, but if I wanted to do matching, it's nice sometimes to do the same pose from different points of orientation, meaning I was doing this one from the floor, half moon from the floor, and I can do half moon from that eagle. So if I wanted to, I could move into eagle, right elbow over, under left, right knee on top of the left, and I can, again, stay in my eagle lifted or, bend it over, come up, and I'm moving into that half moon. And then releasing it again, halfway lift, fold. Inhale, rise up, big sigh, hands to heart. And then I might put 3 prana breaths here. For a spacer, come to heart center, come to mountain, take a few breaths. And the 3 prana building breaths might be enough to keep the heart up, but I might need some shoulder shrugs. Remember, this is at the beginning. And then come back to heart center, reach it up, bow, halfway lift, fold, and then start the whole thing again. From the very beginning, we inhale and then we exhale, bend the knees, inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. So 5 of these, we call them the elephants, bend and straighten, and then 5 breaths holding that forward fold. And then heart pulls forward, turn the feet out, sit down, come down to this would be your 3rd Hindi squat. And then we release Hindi squat. Each of these are held longer. Halfway lift, fold. And then we start that pattern to the other side. Right knee bends, right hand down, left hand to sky. Hold the same number as you did on the other side. Halfway lift, fold. Rise up. Hands to heart. And then side body stretch for heart opening to the left. Lift it up. Big sigh. Bow. Halfway lift, fold, and then you start your half moon from the floor. That left leg extends, engage that line of energy, hold 4 or 5 breaths, then you release, bring it down, fold, and then if you want that, this will be my 4th Hindi squat. I take that twist or that option to bind, release, fold, halfway lift, fold, and then I have to keep pulling my pants up, keep my tummy in my thing. Lift it up, hands to heart. Now, eagle to half moon if I want. I'm going to be crossing left elbow under right, left knee on top of the right. Stay lifted in your eagle or fold. When you lift out, open up to your half moon. So this is your 2nd half moon. And then lift, release, halfway lift, fold. Inhale, rise up, hands to heart. Maybe 2 prana building breaths. So now you have 5, which is a good number. 3, 5, 7, 9, any of those. And then mountain, shoulder shrugs, and then come back down, and then release it again. Bend and straighten and bend and straighten, halfway lift, fold, hold, and then eventually down. So it's 5 Hindi squats in there. So it's one that I love to use in this. So after my 5th Hindi squat, this is my ending point for this section anyway. And then halfway lift, fold. And if I wanted to, I could rise up. I could take 2 more prana building breaths. I could take a shoulder opener, or I could have released that Hindi squat and then drop the knees down, come to child, and move any way I want to from there. So that's using that crossover series at the beginning of class. You can just do the twist and the standing half moon and then the half moon from the floor and not use the eagle to half moon. You're still going to be, opening that body up to the right. So remember, there's pieces that are removable. The pieces that would not be removable would be the twist to the right, the standing half moon to the right, and then half moon from the floor. You could have that, but you could remove the eagle to half moon if you wanted to. So anyway, I hope that you enjoy that sequence. And in the next video, I want to show you how to use it at the top of your mat if you were using it, if you were doing a vinyasa practice. Thanks for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.